All right, good evening, everybody. I hope it finds y'all well, healthy, prospering. Right, we into the third week of the month, third week of the year, and we talking about being intentional. Being intentional about everything that we doing, everybody that we see, everybody we talk to, everybody that we allow to speak to us about whatever. If it's not powerful, if it's not prospering, then we might want to change that conversation. We might want to change what we're listening to, right? Be intentional about what you're saying. You can say, "Oh, I'm going to try something," or "I'm going to complete something," right? You can say, "I'm going to try to do this," or you can say, "You know what? I'm going to get it done." And in honor of Dr. King, I believe that's what he was about. He was about business. He was about in being intentional, and we know that he had his dream and he had his vision, and it came from love. It came from love, love for everybody, love for equality, right? Love for fairness, and that's kind of what I want to speak on this evening is what is your dream, right? Like, is your dream clear? If we have a clear dream, and we have a clear vision, then we know what we're going after every day. We know what we can be intentional about every day because I have my vision. I have my vision written down. My vision is clear. I know the process, right? Any big dream, any big goals, any big missions is understood that there's sacrifices that's going to be made, right? There are different things that's going to be uncomfortable. King had to sacrifice a lot. Sacrifice the comfort of his family, the safety of his family, and the people that was surrounded by him, right, impacted by him. Um, but it came from a vision. It came from a dream that was clear. So, I just want to ask you guys, what is your dream? What does it look like for you? Do we know? Are we still dreaming? Have we got to the point in life to where we've stopped dreaming? Be transparent. I got to that point, after college and still working in factories and warehouses and things, and it's like, man, this is just not where I want to be in life. Even after I had a daughter and we was in Florida, I just wasn't happy. Even got to a point of depression, right? Because I had lost my dream. I lost my self-value. I lost my self-worth, right? So I want us to start back dreaming again. Know what it is that we want in life. Understand the process that it's going to take, right? And move away from the microwave mentality of I want it now, I want it now. But when it comes to success, whatever success looks like to you, there is a process, right? There is a process that we have to go through so that way we can get to our mission. We can get to that dream and see it to come reality. It will come reality, but how long are you going to travel in that dream, right? Do we know what is going to take and what sacrifices that we need to make so that our dream comes to reality? Now, the great thing about King is that his dream involved a lot of people. It involved everybody, right? And he didn't necessarily see it in his lifetime, but his dream was so big that somebody else can pick it up and run with it, right? It was so big that not only his family would be impacted by it, but everybody would be impacted by it. But what is your personal dream? Who's going to be impacted by it if you complete your dream? Who's going to be impacted by it if you do not complete your dream, if you don't complete your mission, right? I'm always reminded, when I look at my daughter and I tell her, hey, don't say can't, just say I need help, right? I tell her to keep going. I tell her that she's beautiful. I tell her all these positive things, but I must also tell myself the same positive messages, right? We can tell our children that, hey, don't give up, don't quit, right? But then we give up and we quit and we stop dreaming, right? So let's turn that around this year. We're still at the beginning of the year, right? We can still turn it around. Let's be intentional about everything that we're doing, everything that we're saying, those that who are around us, and they do not mean us well. If the conversation is not prosperous, if it's not moving us forward, then move around, right? Move around from those people, move around from those conversations, right? Because the things that we put in ourselves and the things that we see, it impacts us on a daily basis, right? So please, let's dream again, right? Understand it's a process and go through the process. right? Failure is only failure if you quit. And anybody who quit, they never win. Let's go get it, y'all. Let's be great. Be great on purpose.